Hi, this is Emiline, and today I'm going to teach you how to make a Wix. In your URL bar, type in www.wix.com. When the page comes up, click on the Start Now button. That will open a login box. You want to go to Create a New Account. Type in your email, and a password. Make sure the password is something only you will know. When you do this, you agree to the terms of use and the privacy policy. Then click Go. Then your account comes up. You can scroll across the top bar and click the Create button. There are templates already made, which you can choose and insert your own information, but I prefer to go to the top and choose Blank Templates. There are several you can choose from. I prefer to choose the top navigation. When your page comes up, click the Edit button in the top right-hand corner. Now we start the production of our website. There's a My Name text box where you can type your name. To change the font of this, highlight and choose a font that you like. You can also change the size by clicking the up and down arrows, still while the text is highlighted. The color is also changeable. I'm just going to go with red. Now to add things to your website, there are 4 main tabs on the side of your page: Add, Background, Files, and Blog. We're going to change the background. There are hundreds of backgrounds, and since I'm making a professional website, I'm going to choose diagonal. Now we'll add our first text. Go to Add, Text, and Title. There are several different fonts you can choose from. I'll just go with a standard one. And for the purposes of doing a demonstration, I'm just going to stick to a simple company name, Company Incorporated. Just like with our name, we can also change the text size and the font if we choose. You can also change the color if you wish. To move our text box, we click outside of the text box, then select it, and we can move it to the desired location. We can make it bigger or smaller also by clicking on the bottom right-hand corner or left-hand corner and dragging it. To tilt the box, grab the arrow and move it up and down and side to side. Now we'll add some information about our company. Go to Add, Text, and Paragraphs. Since we already have a title, we don't need to choose a title and text. Just a sample in text will do just fine. It comes up in a foreign language, but by selecting it, you can edit the text and insert information about your own company. What you did with the text box for our title, you can also do with the text box for the paragraph. Select it, make it bigger or smaller, and change the font as well. This goes for any amount of text that you have whether it be a title or a paragraph. One cool thing you can do with the paragraph is change the alignment. This will give a different feel to your text based on where it's aligned. Now, before we get too far, let's save our work. At the top of your page, click the Save key. Name your Wix, whatever company name, or maybe your name, whatever you want, and that will add to your URL. Then you can click OK and it will save your site. Now we'll move on to adding a picture from Wix onto our screen. Go to Pictures and Wix, and they have lots of pictures here. I'm just going to choose one that looks sort of businessy. Select it and pull it onto your page. You can make it bigger, smaller, just like we did with our text box before. And these little boxes on the side, if they ever get in your way, you can just click the top of them and drag them off to the side. Again, we can tilt, rotate, and make our box bigger, smaller. We can also add a frame by clicking on the photo or by going to the box labeled Photos. Click on the Frames tab and you can choose from lots of different types of frames that Wix has. I'm going to go with the standard one. A very helpful thing for people to use is Google Maps. So we'll go to Add, Widgets, and Google Maps, and just double click on Google Maps and drag that to the location that you want. You can make it bigger, smaller, and you can move it around, and by using the Google Maps box you can put in your company's address. This is something you should definitely think about because people who are looking at your website, knowing where you are located is a great way to advertise. I'm just going to put in my school address, then click Find, and it will find your location. Once again, if these boxes are in your way, click the top and move them out of your way. Now on to another great way to advertise. Go to Add, Clip Art, and Icons, and you can click on the Facebook icon, and that will appear on your web browser. We can add a link right to your Facebook page and type in your company's Facebook page. Then simply click OK, and anyone who is on your website, when they click that Facebook button, will be taken right to your page. Now we do the same thing with our Twitter page. Once again, just drag that into place, and we can create a link for this as well. To create the link, just type in your Twitter page's URL, and anyone who wants to go to your Twitter page will be taken right there, just simply by clicking on the Twitter icon. On your Page Manager tab, click on Page 2 and we'll move on to our second page. We'll add our first text and the title for this page. You can choose from multiple fonts, as we've discussed earlier, and this will be known as our contact page. So that's what we'll write. Contact information for our contact page. Then click outside of that box, then select it, and you can move it up to the center of your screen. The little lines show you if you're in the center of your screen or what location you're at, vertically or horizontally. Now we can edit this and change the font size bigger or smaller, and recenter it on our page. One cool way Wix has for people to contact you is in under widgets and contact form. They have multiple designs, and you can make it fit the page to your liking, and this way people can insert their name, their email, the subject, and the message they'd like to send to you, and they'll be able to email you right from the page. And we're all done. So now we'll save one last time, and we'll click the little green publish button, and that will come up with a box. So you can click that publish button, and this is telling you your URL, and we can move forward. Click OK, and your website is created. Thank you for watching.